You're a boutique owner. What should you be doing for the rest of the year? You own a small shop. You're like, I know next week is Black Friday. I know there's other events happening, Small Business Saturday, da, da. But what are the big picture things that you need to be thinking about right now? That's what I'm going to talk about right now. So first and foremost is your mindset. Listen, the economy's not great, right? I have a lot of people closing their stores, frankly, a lot of people thinking about closing their stores. It is not an easy time to be a boutique owner, a small shop owner. That said, if you're not ready to close, if you're not ready to give up, you're like, Emily, I actually have a great business. I'm doing totally fine. Okay. So here's a couple things to think about. Number one is get in the energy of the holiday spirit. Like, it's the holidays. Yay. Like, start playing the Christmas music. Start like spending time with yourself. Like, how do you need to prepare yourself mentally to go and sell for the next 4 to 6 weeks? Because the next 4 to 6 weeks are where we make a ton of money. It's hopefully not where you make all your money, but it's where you make a ton of money. So I want to encourage you to get yourself moving. That's part of this live stream is I want to give you some of my energy because I haven't been selling all year on the floor like you have, or I haven't been in the same situation you are. So I want to give you some of my energy and say, if there's any time in the year to muster it up and suck it up and do all the things that like we're not supposed to do, this is the year. Because while the economy is varying amongst the country, while there are creators calling for us to like spend no money this Christmas, which is crazy, you're a local business, you're a small business, you're female owned, you're minority owned, what makes you special? This is the time to talk about it. This is the time to get people behind your cause. And that doesn't mean like crying or writing like oh my gosh, we need to get through this holiday season to make it. Like, if that's your situation, we have bigger fish to fry. But like, if you are really in this and you want to give it a good go, tell people, sell to them. Like, most of you guys aren't selling. That's what I see across the board. Most people aren't comfortable selling. They're not comfortable making an offer. They're not. And maybe you are. Maybe you're like, I'm actually posting all my inventory all the time, Emily. But I feel like I'm just posting inventory all the time. Okay, so let's shift and talk about marketing. What's your marketing plan for the next 6 weeks? Well, number one, we have to do a number of things. We have to show the new arrivals that we've got. We've got to promote the promotions that we're doing, any sales, discounts, events we have to promote. But we also can't forget that we have to educate our customers. People are online looking for us. They're looking to buy from small business. They're looking for help with styling. They're looking for that outfit that's going to make them feel really good this holiday season where they have to go to a family party or an uncomfortable event or whatever. It doesn't matter what your person is really looking for. What matters is how you show up for them. What matters is how you present your offer to them. So we're not just saying, okay, we're going to take this item, I'm going to sell it, I'm going to say, this is for sale. It's so great. It's so comfy. No, I'm going to paint a picture. I'm going to say, hey, you just got out of the shower. You're looking in your closet and man, nothing looks great. Well, I have a solution. I put together this outfit. It's super comfy. It's really flattering on like most body shapes. I have it in 2 colors, which will look great on dark skin or light skin. I have, it's a great price and I can ship it to you and you'll get it in the next 3 to 5 days. That's an offer. That's how we need to be marketing as store owners, as boutique owners now. We can't just say, this thing's for sale, thing's for sale, or like, oh my God, it's amazing, But the real truth is, like, we have to be more nuanced with our marketing. We have to be more assertive, but make an offer. We're not just selling a product. On the other hand, if you have a brick and mortar, if you have an online store, if you're doing pop-ups, please tell me when, how I can shop, where I can go, what hours I can come in. I'm getting ads all over my Instagram, all over my Facebook. So people are paying for this, which is insane. They're probably doing boost post. They're advertising to me about their open house and they're in Las Vegas. I'm in Massachusetts. Why are you spending money wasting it on me? I'm not going to shop your store. Like, honestly, right? But because you're also advertising a graphic to me about here's this event. So it's taking me so many clicks to learn about you, so many clicks to understand what you're doing. Be clear in your marketing. Be like so clear that it's like, duh. I have told so many brick and mortar owners to, number one, add their hours and their address to every single post. And when I say address, I want your full address. I want to know the city, the town, the zip code, your phone number. Don't just say in Springfield. There's so many Springfield. And again, these are simple fixes. Like, I don't care if you're super established and you haven't been doing this, or you're brand new and you're like, should I do this, Emily? Yes, this is for you. This advice is for you. Okay. So marketing wise, let's be crystal clear. Let's really advertise what we're doing, what we're selling, making that offer for the product. And then lastly, with our marketing, how hard can we go? How many more times can you post? How many more times can you send an email this week? I challenge you to double it, and I triple dog dare you to triple it. Like, you're going to see that happen here on my Facebook page. You're going to see me on Instagram. I am posting like 3 times a day. I don't care anymore. The world of marketing is so ephemeral. And if you don't know what ephemeral means, it means like it's here 1 second and it's gone the next, right? Boom, 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 boom. You're like, people aren't seeing my post. Well, you're not posting enough because that post is disappearing within an hour or 2 hours or 24 hours. Now, I have seen some posts in my Facebook feed, and maybe I'm scrolling a lot, that are from like 5 days ago. It doesn't happen with businesses though. It's most often happening with my friends who I interact with the most. They want to make sure that I'm seeing my community, all that jazz. So wherever you're marketing, wherever you're deciding to put yourself out there and sell and promote your products, market yourself, how much harder can you go? It's proven over and over. And like, I've been talking about this because I've been hearing it lately from all of my mentors, all of the people that I look to in the online space for online marketing. I'm like, what are they doing? What's really working right now? What's working is doubling everything, pushing out more content, being more in touch with your people. All of that is contributing to more sales. Like Amy Porterfield, who's huge in online marketing, she said on a podcast recently, I know if I double my email list, I will double my sales. Okay, let's go. Let's double the email list, right? Let's go. So from a marketing perspective, we've got work to do, okay? So sit, turn on a Netflix show, and start scheduling in that business creator suite, whatever Facebook created for you. Okay, we haven't talked about margins yet. So margins for me encompasses any inventory, okay? This is the time of year, like we should be doing this all the time. Let's be real, right? We should always be looking at our best sellers and our worst sellers, maximizing what's working, minimize what's not working, okay? But now more than ever, because we have such a short timeline to sell, we have to be really diligent for 2 reasons. One, we want to maximize what's really working. So if right now we're seeing certain styles work, can we get the sister cousin in? Can we get an alternate in a different color? Can we get more stock in the color that's working? You should be on the phone with vendors for anything that's a bestseller, getting them to ship you more or new as soon as possible, okay? I want to remind you the drop dead date for an online boutique is around December 10th, December 15th, okay? The drop dead date for a brick and mortar is generally the 24th of December. After that, like we're done. It's spring, it's resort, we're over, okay? And I hate to say that. It's just how the sales roll. It's just by December 10th, you need to have it shipped out the door. By December 25th, people have their gifts, right? I think Hanukkah even falls right around Christmas this year, pretty in line. So no matter who you're gifting, all I know is that there's a bunch of holidays that I put in the boutique calendar on those last 2 weeks of the year, okay? From like lots of cultures and religions that are gifting. So use that time to do what you need to do to get through items. Remind people you're a small business, you're a local business, you're a woman-owned business. And with your inventory, reflect that. Talk about how you can't get it anywhere else. Talk about how your margins, you're giving people the best price possible and they're shopping locally. So the economy in your area is going to get stimulated from that, right? All of those things are worth it to talk about. So your best sellers you want to be on top of, your things that aren't selling. Most people are holding on to things that aren't selling for too long. If something doesn't sell within 3 to 4 weeks, you've given it the marketing it deserves, you've given it a good display, you've posted it. It's not a good item. It's just not. The longer you wait, the staler it gets. It's like really bad food. Okay. Mark it down. This is your time to mark down quickly. Now, that does not mean run a sale. Okay. A lot of you are going to say, well, for Black Friday, I'm doing 25% off my whole store. I roll my eyes because I don't love that strategy. I teach much more refined strategies in my courses. But if that's what you need and that works for you, that's okay. What I would suggest though is going in and looking at those bad sellers, those bottom 10 items, those bottom whatever, anything that hasn't sold, go deep on it. Take the tag, cross the price off, and write 30% off, like the price of 30% off. So if it's $30, we're taking $10 off. So I'm going to cross off $30 and I'm going to write $20 in red on the tag. I'm not going to say it's on sale. I'm not going to move it to another area for a sale rack. No. I'm going to keep it within my other merchandise and I'm going to mark it down. That's a true markdown. Okay. If you need to run a sale on a department or on a style or something like that, fine, you can do that. You could say, we just had someone do all sweaters and jackets are going to be like 30% off, 40% off for Black Friday. She's going really deep because she has a lot of inventory. Your strategies for your markdowns in this period, we want you to still make money. Okay. You should still make a profit on your inventory if your markup's high enough and if you're not marking down too deep and too fast. Okay. There's a gentle balance there. Some of it's intuitive. If you've been in business a long time, you know this is intuitive. You know what's going to work. You know what's not working. And you need to start taking those like markdowns, those sale items as you go as quickly as possible. Because the big goal right now is to end the year at the lowest inventory possible. Yes. Like you want as little inventory possible. Number one, why? Because you don't want to have to pay taxes on it. Okay. Number two, if you can sell down all your inventory, it means hopefully you have more cash in the bank. You want to go into January with cash in the bank. You want to have some money sitting there. Now, you don't want too much money. So talk to your accountant about, any extra purchases you want to make, any extra, what do you want to do? Any extra deposits into self-employed retirement plans or any kind of like IRAs, Roth, all that stuff. If you have extra money, move it somewhere where it can be productive. Okay. I'm talking to my big guys, like move it somewhere where you can make money on it because that profit, you're just going to get taxed on it in the next year. And I am not a financial advisor. I am not a CPA, but I've had a business long enough to know that we want our business to support our lives. We want it to support our families. And hopefully we don't want to be taxed like crazy, like corporations, Actually, I do want to be taxed like a corporation because they don't get taxed enough. So if you haven't been an S Corp, maybe think about that coming for the next year, right? I appreciate you being here for the test run. If you're watching live or you're watching the replay, I hope something that I've helped, I just want to help you. I want you to be successful. I want the boutique industry to survive everything that's happening because I don't think you're a big corporation. I don't think you deserve to go out of business. I want you to be a part of your community. I want you to have economic and financial freedom because of your business. Okay. So everything I do is in service of that. Everything I do, I want you to be financially free. That's like the end game for me. Okay. So I'm on here giving you my tips and tricks. I'm telling you, if you were sitting across from me on a Zoom right now, this is what I would be saying to you. Okay. These exact words. So take them or leave them. But I'm happy to be here. I'm so happy if you're new or if you are not new. I'm just happy that you're in my world. I hope for the next 6 weeks, you have the most abundant 6 weeks possible in your store. I hope this is when the money rains down, okay? Because people need gifts. They want to shop small. They want to shop local. They want to shop minority, BIPOC, women owned. So show up as that. Okay, that's my parting words for you. Thank you so much for joining me. Here's to making lots of friends and lots of money. I'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.